Afternoon, neighbor. Good to see you. Oh, hi, guys. Oh, hi, my loving family. Helldivers 2 was not a game I was looking forward to. In fact, I was falling asleep on this game, and my best advice to anyone listening is do not fall asleep on this game. Helldivers 2 packs a punch. No other game is packing right now. This game has explosions and freedom on a scale that you haven't seen in quite some time, my PlayStation aficionados. Although the personality of this game screams Starship Troopers, it is in fact one of a kind. I haven't seen anything like this in a while. I thought it was an extraction shooter. Hell no, it's not. That's only just one little piece of the puzzle. This is a grand scale of war against bugs and aliens and robots and other shit just coming out of the woodwork. This is like Left 4 Dead plus Remnant 2 plus, shit man, I don't know, Metal Gear Solid 5? I cannot express how surprised I am with Helldivers 2. These are my early impressions of the game leading up to level 5, and I think over time my opinion will come to change in some sort of way, probably for the better because I've just started. But it's such a great beginning, I have to share it with you guys. I had first tried out the game solo on a live stream, just checking out the controls, the mechanics, the feel of the game overall, the atmosphere, what was going on the battlefield. And I must say, everything feels crisp and smooth and clean, and the visuals, damn, I am surprised this is a $40 game. My first interaction with the enemies in this game are absolutely fascinating, and damn, they track you across the map. This isn't just Left 4 Dead where they're sprinting at you full speed. No, this is a cold, calculating enemy that looks at you as a sort of invader. Potential prey, but they're just not quite sure. They have to figure you out. With highly advanced enemies comes highly advanced weapons and technology, which we utilize to every damn degree in this game. I feel like this is some of the best showmanship in gaming lately when it comes to weaponry. Everything feels so good, from the pistol to the machine gun to the assault rifle to the high ordnance missiles that are dropping in on these armies of bugs. And it's not just bugs you're fighting. But in this first video, I wanted to capture this moment most of all. The first drop-in, the first planet, the first takeover. This is such a beautiful looking game that sometimes I just have to stop and stare. You want to talk about craftsmanship? This is beautiful. $40 is insane for this level of craftsmanship, this beauty. It's perfect. Buying this game makes absolute sense. Even if you're not so much into the live service aspect, I'd say that's kind of on the back burner of this. I don't feel the need or the necessity or the push to buy any sort of battle pass or extra slop that's just straight up unnecessary. You unlock things at a decent rate, and that includes cosmetics or firepower or whatever you want. It's simply a game that pushes the envelope, but doesn't push us in a certain direction. Of course, playing with people is absolutely advised. Highly suggested. I almost think it's impossible to beat this game or get too far without people. And let's just say, the more people, the more fun it is. With such highly diverse combat, jumping in with 4 people at once into a battlefield that's just riddled with so many enemies that actually think and they actually target you in ways that make sense from an outside offensive perspective. It's like they're actually thinking of how to attack, not just full sprint into battle, getting slaughtered as they go in. No, it's not exactly like that. There's a lot of formula to the chaos that goes on here, and that's the beauty of it, man. It's not just a beautiful looking game, it feels great to play. I can't express enough how good it feels. It's responsive, I don't feel like I have to spam buttons, and the UI, I thought it was kind of overdone. I thought it was a little overcooked. Looking at this from an outside perspective, I'd probably think that. But once you pick up that controller and experience the UI yourself, experience the controls yourself, you're gonna find that it's finally balanced for the gamer, the thinking man's game, not just mash buttons and move forward and shoot. No, this game is strategic. Speaking of strategy and great UI and controls, let's talk about the stratagems real quick, because that's what we throw at the ground for reinforcements, resources, high ordnance missile drops that just take up the whole fucking screen. Holy shit, baby, this game cooks in a way that you gotta feel, man. You gotta feel this game right now. $40 is really fucking decent for this level of magnificence. Now, I'm not trying to play kiss ass with this game. At first, I didn't think I'd enjoy it at all, but now that I played it, the second I hopped in, it felt so smooth and groovy and delicious that I can't wait to play more. Absolutely, I'll be hopping back in. Shout out to the Shaman Shadow for hooking it up here, and thanks to the Crimson Knight for taking us on a ride that really cooked, man. All these weapons and all these sentinel beams and crafts going off and just high ordnance material, explosive fucking nuclear power. This was all a grand experience that felt satisfying, rewarding, challenging for sure, and smart. It doesn't insult your intelligence, and it doesn't bitch slap you into submission like a Souls game would. This is something I'd like to call kind of new, kind of fresh. It feels like we're going back to the fundamental fun of video gaming. Keyword is fun. And yes, this game can get hilarious when friendly fire accidentally happens and you blow apart one of your comrades. Guess what? It's a good laugh. I'm sure I'll be talking more about this game in the future, but if any advice I can give to you right now, it is this. Check this game out. Take a chance. $40 for something that's actually delivering, as opposed to $70 AAA, quadruple A bullshit. This and the developers deserve coverage. Positive coverage from real gamers. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know down in the comments if you're checking this out, or if you have any intentions to. I didn't, but I tell you what, I'm glad I did. Thanks for tuning in and getting down to the brass tacks on Helldivers 2. Until next time, folks. Ta-ta.